because, you know, it's a big kit. It's like 5,500 pieces or something. It's going to take a little while. So, I thought what better way than to celebrate finally building it than including all of you with it. So, we're going to get started on this in just a minute. It's a little hot here today. So I got a little bit of that heat tiredness, but waiting on the AC to cool down the house. But anyway, I hope everybody's had a good day so far, and we're gonna get started. So we are cracking open the book. Book 1, I should say. The kit actually comes with multiple books. One for the base, one for the midsection, and then one for the actual eye and tower. So I figure we can start logically. We can start at the bottom. Let me know if the music's too loud. I did try and keep it a little low. But anyway, let's get started. We're going to open it up. Yes. A little bit of lore comes with it. This book also prints in French and Spanish, so if anybody wants to deal with that. It does come with like a handful of minifigures, I think about 8 or 9 of them. But the first steps are, I guess, to build Frodo and the ring. So, bag 1, just like it says in the instructions. There we go. Let's see. Did the music stop? I didn't say you could stop music. Let's see. I'll have to manually fire that off then. Alright, hopefully that's not too bad. Anyway, back to the thing at hand. We're gonna grab the little hobbit feet, the little hobbit body. Put that down. As for the head and ring, there's actually multiple rings here. There's like 3 of them. I don't know if that's just precautions from Lego or what, but there's 3 1 rings in my kit, so and his hair, and I'm gonna need to be a little gentle because I don't want to have to go hunting for tiny pieces all over my floor. And there he is. Frodo with the 1 ring. He's gonna sit over here on top of the other books. Now, the one thing about the Hobbit minifigs is their legs don't move. So that's a little disappointing, but not an insurmountable thing to overcome. So, next up, that's a 2, 5, and 8. This is 2, 5, and 8. And then we're gonna need one of these little cornery doodads, I think. Oh, that. So, come on, come on. There we go. Gotcha. So, this goes here. If I'm understanding that correctly. Means this would go right here. Wish it would give you a top-down view, but not insurmountable. So what's next? Oh, you know what? I completely missed a step, didn't I? Alright, what is going on with the music here? I think it's just set to the wrong setting. Alright. Hopefully that'll loop now. Anyway. So we need... I completely was blind to that step. Gotcha. We need one of these. And that goes like that, I'm guessing. Alright, so next up is a 4x4 square and your standard 2x4. That looks like it lines up here. And this clicks in right there. Let's see. Yep. Should be 4 and 1, and there is. So we're gonna want a flat, and we're gonna grab our tiny pieces. Gotcha. So click. It looks like it fits kind of like that. So, good start. Turn the page. Alright, so we're gonna want you and you. We're gonna need 2 other 2x4s. And click. And we're gonna want you to go in the corner. Which allows us to grab a corner piece and put it here. Alright, so next up I need these. 2 of these, and another tiny little piece. We're just going to want 2 of the two of the little translucent pieces. You and you are not what I'm looking for, but you'll be useful in the next step, so I'll pick you out. All right. It's always more difficult getting them back in the bag. So, let's see. I want one here and right here. Okay. All right, let's see. So next up, we're just gonna dump all these out because there's a lot of tiny little steps here. I want and you. It says to put these together. And we're gonna move this off to the side. This isn't a part of the kit. This is actually a brick separator. So that can go off to the side just in case I make a mistake. Does this feel like it's too small? This feels like it's small. You know what? Come here, you. Think. Put this guy down on the wrong spot. Then I should be able to. You down. One, you down. Yeah. That's working a little better now. Alright, and we'll just finish this step up. Let's see. There it is. I'm blind today. Alright. Oh, interesting. So, this little guy right here, this 1x4 translucent orange, is a new color made specifically for the set. Although I don't know why step 9 is just one little piece. But we'll figure it out, I guess. Alright. Step 10. We're gonna need the square, and we're gonna need this. We're gonna need both of them. Because this is probably gonna be a stupidly complex build. You. One goes like that. One goes like this. Interesting. Alright. Next up. Click and click. And another tiny piece. You and you. There we go. We flip it around. Getting a call. I'm gonna have to mute real quick. Alright, we are back. Sorry about that. Some phone calls are more important than others, you know? But we are going to get back to the building. With this going here. Pachow! Alright, let's see, we're gonna need a tiny little guy. My fat fingers are not great for these tiny pieces. Alright, so that's done. So next step, there's no good way to put this whole book in the screen. Next step is to take our piece here, and put it right here. Does that look right? Yeah, there's one stud here, and there's one little stud here. So that should be the correct positioning. And from there we take Frodo and put him on. So we're gonna set this guy aside for now. He'll come back later probably. Next step, we are gonna start building the building proper, I believe. One of these, two of these. Small side in. Techniques are always a joy to work with. Come on, there we go. We'll need this guy in the end. And then two famous little black pieces. Clicky clicky. I know that black is hard to see, my desk is black, but that's fine. 1, 2, 5, 6, go. Bam. We're getting there, people. We are getting there. Next up, we need a long boy. Let me just make sure I've got this right. Yep. Go. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here with a little red piece right in front of it. And we slap another on the other side. Flip you around. You go here. Go here. Click. Click. There. I am really bad about missing steps. This is gonna bite me in the butt, I swear. Later on, this is gonna bite me in the butt, and I'm gonna be wondering what the hell happened. Alright. We're getting there. Now, we set this to the side. And we're probably going to do something similar on this. pieces. You here. Interesting, interesting. Go here. On a red piece. And a 3-piece. That's gonna slot in. There we go. Alright, we have a square. What am I putting here? Long boys. Go. Here. This actually needs to be brought over because we need a little 3-piece right in here and corner piece here. All right. All right, so we're gonna move on. We're running out of pieces. That's a good sign. I'm doing things properly. All right, so and you go. You know what? I'm just gonna move this book back over because I need to be able to see it. That goes there. You go here. And you go here. All right, next up. There we go. You go there. There you. Here. And you go here. You don't go. You You go there. There. You go there. Go there, and you go here. All right. It. That. So there are a few pieces left over. That's fine. That's normal. That's usually a result of the Lego making sure that there's definitely enough pieces. Let's see. Just gonna toss these extras into bag 1, so that we can pop open bag 2. Bag 2 introduces Samwise, the Gamgee. First things first, we build the Hobbit. I'm not even going to try and keep the tiny pieces in the bags this time. I'm learning from my mistakes. But I am going to try and keep the tiny pieces separate. Sam has 2 faces on him. I wonder if Frodo does. I didn't check. There it is. I'm being blind today. Alright, but yeah, so there is Sam. So we're gonna put Sam over by Frodo. And we're gonna see just what we can do. So you, 2 of you. Actually, 2 of everything. That needs to be over 1. Click. Click. And click. Boom. I need two of the little corrugated pieces. These are going down. Translucent pieces. One of these, which also requires a little 1x1 stud. It's not my favorite piece in the world, but it's what the thing calls for. Hello, Lithia. Hello. How's everything going tonight? Today, whatever time it is where you are. Let's see. What's next? Yeah, a couple of corners. And here. All right. So, let's see. We also need one of these little translucent yellow pieces. And we're going to slap that right in here where it belongs. And we're turning the page. Go right there. A lot of flat pieces this time, so bear with me. These flat pieces can be a little tricky for me to pick up. Back and next. Go. Should be, yes, here. A 1x3. Slap that guy right there. Means we have one piece left. A 1 stud. This is not Star Wars, Lithia. This is Lord of the Rings. So, we've got Frodo with the 1 ring. And we just finished making Samwise with Sting and the Phial of Galadriel. And now we're building something. I don't exactly know what this is turning into. But that's the fun of Lego. You build the kit and you see what happens, right? Gonna slap there. And where is it? Should be a 2x2. Unless I'm being blind. Come on. There's a very good chance I'm being. Here it is. Click. Yes, actually, the let me pull off Sam's legs here. So, the Hobbit legs are actually smaller. The downside is they don't bend. They don't move. They're stationary, but in being stationary, they're actually smaller. And therefore the hobbits are tinier than a normal minifig. So, give and take, right? Should be everything for that step. And so the next one, we're working with smooth pieces. Always a pleasure. Yeah, but there's more than just Samwise and Frodo in this set too. There's about 6 or 7 other repeat other minifigs, so it is possible. This. I don't know why they didn't just make this a 1x4. I guess it adds to the texture or something. There's that. And let's... that. Which means we get this. And that. And our little square can go right here. And our smooth square goes here. Come on. There we go. Boom. Boom, and... all right. Next step. These guys. And a corner piece. Corner piece goes here. Here. You go here. Again, this could have been a 2x4, but flat chunk. Come on. There we go. Need that click. I don't like moving on until I hear a good click or feel a good connect, you know? Go. That should slot right in here. There we go. I guess these are meant to be stairs? They look like stairs. So. Oh. Aha. Not sure why that couldn't have been a square, but, you know. Oh, actually, I think... Come on. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, that. So, we have that down. So, we're going to turn the page, and we now have the long boy, 2 small boys, and 2 tiny boys. So what are we doing here? Click, 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 and click. So, we are gonna be, let's see, where are we gonna be putting this? This goes right across the top right there. There we go. Alright, so next up, we are going to want a lot of these little guys. So, let's see. Clicky. And that is stud, followed by another those, and red piece. So I'm guessing this is going to be like the Crack of Doom? Maybe? I'm understanding what these pieces are trying to fit together as. Here. You go way back there. And you'll go here. So, we're about halfway there. And you go here, and you go here. Is it really just a mirror? It is a mirror. No, 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 it changes at the end. Take you, and you go right here. next we need a brown and a couple of reds. There we go. That there. And we're going to click that here because what goes there is actually a little flat piece. Couple reds right here. We are making good time. On this. I thought this kit was going to be a little more complex. It could just be me being all big brain time, you know? Or this is about to turn horribly because it turns out I missed a step. We will find out together, won't we? Alright, so click. And all right. Go. There we are. And place some there. Right there. There. Another one. Right over here. I think that's everything. Nope, not everything. Not everything. There we go. Alright, there's a bunch of tiny little things for this step. There. Why they couldn't just make this its own individual piece, I won't know. Here we go. You actually don't need a PU. Slot right into the existing infrastructure. You, however, need a little bit of extension. Except we're gonna need this guy. You go here, and you go here. That should be it for this step. So, we're gonna turn the page. We're gonna need guys here. You're gonna go here. And you go here. And we've got one more. And you go here. Turn it. And this is almost all translucent pieces. On you. And then you fit, let's see. You go here. You go here. And that thing we just put together goes here. Is that everything? Yeah, it looks like everything. These guys. One of these guys. Two of these. One of these. We're almost through with bag 2. Clicky. Clicky. Then you need to be put together to give you a little bit of length. And all right, next up, oop, got a runner. There. There, and ka-chow. Alright. Next up, we're gonna 4 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. And flip. No. Flip. Flip. Take all the leftovers. And dump them in there. We may find a use for them later, we may not. But for now, we are on bag number 3 of like 20 or 29 or 30 peat bags. Alright. So, let's see. Someone send me a Discord? No, that's just an update. Nothing important. Alright. So let's get back to it, shall we? Step one. Peace. Alright, step two. We're gonna want tan boy. And we're gonna want 4 of these little white pieces. Alright. Click all of y'all down. And slap of green on top of it. A little square here. Boom. 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 Okay. Next up, we're going to want your standard 2x4 flat piece. And that's going to be 4 because what we're going to do is we're going to slap a long piece in the gap. And then we're going to strengthen that just a tiny bit. That's a tiny piece. I'm just going to have to open up our tiny pieces. Want the green guy. It is a 4 by. It's this guy. Yep. There we go. This corner right here is still pretty fragile, so I'm gonna try not to jostle it too much until we can get something clamped down on it, you know? And I know you guys probably can't see too much about what I'm doing. Fortunately, that's just the angle of the brick pieces. I don't have enough cameras or enough areas to hook up the cameras to give you a double-sided view. Ah, that would be amazing though if I could do that. Alright, so next up, gonna do more lava stuff. Clicky clicky. Clicky. You, because you're gonna go right here. Next phase. Go. Yes, you go right here. Want a couple more. Going right here. Gray piece goes here. Next up, we're gonna want one of these. That goes right there. Gonna want a gray to go right here. Need one of these and two of these. That should fit right here, which should lock this guy in pretty well. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. There we go. One of these. One of these. Tiny little stud. Man. That's a weird placement. You go under here, apparently. Stud in the corner. All right, and then the red guy. Yeah. Hang on, I'm figuring it out. That goes here, that line. Sometimes these angles can be a little weird. Alright. We are getting there. Let's see. Next up. Three. Two. 8. There are 3. Right. Click. And the red guy goes here. So I'm curious and wondering how this is all gonna fit together, you know? But we'll just have to be patient, right? And it looks like a bargain brand Millennium Falcon almost. Yep. Do that. That goes there. You go here. That's that. Clicky, clicky. That's interesting. All right. You go here. You go here. You go here. U slot there, which means a U slot here. Oop. And U slot go here, and it looks like there's a little he ran off on me. Oh, come here, you. We got a runner. Ugh. All right. So we're getting there. Patience is always a virtue when it comes to Lego kits, especially these bigger collector's edition kits. That they don't really want you disassembling. There we go. go. There we go. And you go right here. So, next up, we want you here. You here. And you go here. That. You should go here. Oof. Oh, all right. You here, and that goes here. No. Let's go with what we know. What we know is there needs to be a piece right here. So that puts a lot of stuff better into place. There we go. All right, next up we are going here. I hate these tiny little, they don't give that click, you know? There. Goes here. That goes. All right. And that's it. Oh, that's it. All right. All right, bag 4 time. Bag 4 has Gollum in it. Or should. There he is. You. I'm gonna put you over to the side. Golem's built like one of the old Star Wars battle droids. Anyway, there is Gollum. I don't know if you guys can see that too well. He's gonna go over there with Frodo and Sam until we need him. And I'm gonna give him the Lego fish. Yeah, Gollum with a fish. Alright, so we're gonna want a tiny little one piece, and I really should have kept it all in its own little baggies, but too late now. That goes here. Because a square needs to go here. And then you go here. And you're met by this guy. Tiny little guy in the corner. And here. And we're going to want a square. You go. Where do you go? Yes, that's right. Did wrong. I must have missed some stuff. Luckily, the pieces are here. There we go. That looks correct. Next up, let me put something there, something here. You go here. Go here. You Now we just gotta find some of the tiny little... Go there. Oh, these guys are tiny. And you go here. That goes there. So what we're gonna do now is take one of you guys and put you there. You fit like this. Long boys. Yeah, positioned right. You, and you. There you go. You're going right here. Here. You're going here. But yeah, again, I apologize if you can't quite see what I'm doing. I don't have the cameras available to show you every little angle. Maybe in the future. I'd love to be able to do another one of these giant Lego kits again. Okay, and that should be it for that step. We're gonna get into some weird Lego pieces now. If I can find them. So let's see. Here it is. Right in there. Click. And just kind of slot right in there. And this will be a little easier. If I can find the pieces. Curse these small little Lego pieces. There's one. There's two. And that'll go right here. Along with this guy. there. Go there. There. And just need to find the correct little pieces for this. There. Two dots. Square. Square goes up here. Here. Here, with you going here. Here. Click. You go here. That, and finalize it with a 1 by 1. There we go. Alrighty. So that's what that looks like now. Kind of like a little lava flow. So, ironically enough, we need Gollum's little fish. So we're going to take that from him. You. Boom. Not really sure what purpose this will serve. But I'm sure it will serve a purpose, right? Well, they wouldn't put it in there if it wasn't needed. That, and we put the little corner piece. That should be everything for that. Still don't know what the fish is going to be used for, but yeah, we'll figure it out. There's that. Gonna want another little gray. Why it couldn't just be a 2x, I'll never know. There you are. We moved it to look for it. It is one of those days. Alright, that. Um, that. Lots of tiny little pieces in this set. I guess that's good, right? A lot of tiny pieces means that it's somewhat detailed. It's just, it can be a little pain in the butt for those of us who aren't exactly the most dexterous. Or those of us who haven't built a Lego kit in years. There we go. My back's going snap, crackle, and pop. Got a runner. Go. Where do you go? Here. You're actually a corner, aren't you? Do a dot there. A little corner bit here. All right. You go here. And this should latch everything down. All right. So, we're getting there. So now we're starting to get back into the lava. up. Alright, so that's that. And then we're gonna want, before we place this guy, we're gonna want to put a couple of pieces on him, because he part of the little lava flow that's getting built. There we go. You actually go here. You slot in here. And then that's what we're working with right now. Kind of like a little lava pit or something. Go, and let's see. You right here. Click you right here. Go. We are making progress here. All right. So. There. Click here. There. There. And there it is. There we go. Yeah, that's looking good. All right. And flippy. And finally, boom. And then all of these little black guys. All right, so now we pull this guy over. And he should just fit right in. There we go. Lock that in. Lock that in. Boom. And let's see over here, we're going to do a little bam. And bam. Ah, okay. Four, five, little spot here. You go. Go. Excellent. All right. We're running up on step 100, but for now, we'll take our extras, toss them in the bag. So here's what we're working with now. This is actually quite large. But time for bag 5. Bag 5 doesn't look like it's got too many tiny pieces. I'll say is all of a sudden all the tiny pieces pop out. Okay, so starting off strong. Yeah, little bendy piece and a couple of spots. I call them. I don't know what they're called. The little studs, the little square studs. Oh. Upside down. Judging by what I'm having to put down in the beginning, this is going to be a little bit of a complex section. That's fine. All right. 50. Finish this off with a couple of little square studs. Couple of square studs, so this is so far what we're working with. So I need to find a little corner. There's the little corner. We're gonna put this tiny little special piece. Prevents it from closing entirely. Do the same for this one if I can find the piece. Come on. It's got to be here, you know? There it is. And boom. Interesting. Let's see, next up, lots of tall pieces. You know what, let's get big guy off to the side. are 6. 4 of these little sixers. This guy just a bit. Twos. Why 3 2s? Why not just 1 6? Not even anything special, they're just there. Because now, gotta find the stupid things. Yeah, they're just regular 2x1s. Instead of just doing one 1x6, I gotta do 3 2x1s. It's all still very flimsy. And you go here. That locks that down. Place some of the studs in between. All right. There it is. Another little triangle piece, and that'll go there. 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 All right. Gonna put another little guy right here, and we're gonna want a 1x4. Here it is. Click. And finally, you go here and here, and you go right here. There. I wonder what this is going to turn into. There's 2 to... Here. Whatever this is turning out to be, it's becoming quite tall. Dot. Dot. And a dot. There we go. Next up, we're going to be building some of these little pylons. This is the time-consuming bit. That's what that's turning into. Kind of looks like a wall almost. Anywho, this all straightened up, finished up. Click. One more to go. For you. Thought you could sneak away from me. Pretend to be a shade of brown you are not. Gotcha. And whoop bam. Alright. So that section's done. So, next up. That was paint. Go. Right now it's all just kind of tiny little stuff. There we go. Alright, so that step's done. Alright, Seribot banning spammers. Good bot. Good bot. Good investment. Alright. We're at step 106 of book 1. I don't know if the other books start at step 1 or not. We shall find out when we reach that point, right? Clicky and clicky. Alright, so now here's where it all kind of comes together. There. This slots here, and this slots over here. It's all crumbling in my hands. Got it. Alright. So, next up, hopefully we'll be locking these things down at some point. Why am I putting all these tiny little guys now? Why couldn't they have been put in when I was building this actual part of the structure? Like, for real, how am I supposed to fit my hands in there? All right. Yeah. All right. So, there we go. There we go. That's 1/4 of the tower complete, I think. Thing is becoming really big really fast. So, on to bag number 6. A bunch of little tinies. Alright, so let's get started. So we're actually going to move this guy off to the side. Don't really need him right now. And it takes away from the other bits. So you. And we're gonna place that down. So, next, it looks like black bits. That back right up. Want 2 black little 1x2s. And we're gonna place that right there. You are. Interesting little piece, but that goes right there. I don't see a better option. One by 2, there. 2. There. You and you. There's that. And special little piece here. There we go. Next up, we need the lance. Shove it through. I want you first. You go all the way down. And then you get put on. Now, do you go all the way down though? You do. And we repeat the process. Another couple of times. From there, matter of gathering what we need and attaching it. All right, so this, this, this. Okay. And then that comes over here. And that actually fits right here. There we go. We actually got to do this a second time too, so. We're gonna go back a bit, and we're gonna start this process all over again. Exciting, right? It is for me. Alright, so clicky. There we go. Go. That. Place this guy. Boom. Next up is guy. And replace this guy down. So that goes off to the side. While we build up the rest of the tower. That's a spider. Okay. Up to this guy. Let's see. Here comes the tedious bit. But it's quite necessary. Is that? There is that piece. I need you. Click. It was up. Right. And then something like that. We attach it. And that's what it looks like so far. I know, thrilling, right? So, and flippy. Great. Yep. here. Ooh. Take a second. Very tiny, tiny architecture here. But tiny details make the whole even better, you know? Alright, let's go down here. And plug that in. Plug that in. And that in. Alright. So that's done. And next up, a whole bunch of exciting stuff now. I don't know why we keep going back to this one section. Is the benefit of doing so? Just to test my patience, because trust me, I can outlast any test of patience you throw at me. You just gotta tell me it's a test of patience. Darn it. There we go. Right, and then we're doing a little flippy flippy. You guys get to look at the amazing exterior. I piece together stuff on the inside. Go. Piece together two 2x1s. You'd think Lego would have the molds by now to work with this stuff. There we go. Funny. And you go where? Camera, isn't it? There we go. Like I said earlier, this thing is getting big. It's difficult to kind of really keep it all in the screen. Go. There we go. Go, there we go. One more piece and then we can add it. Alright. Oh. I miss a piece. That was not done. I am amazing at seeing every piece of a picture, you know? Alright. And we're gonna flip. Go here. Go here. 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 And here. Boom. Boom. So it's saying that I should have a little black square. I'm not seeing a little black square. Did I drop it? Aha, it didn't get out of the bag. Come here. This little thing. Alright. There we go. There we go. Another step done. Alright. That. That. Uses the spider. There we are. There we go. That right up. So that's what that looks like. It's a little spider in a little hole. And if I built everything properly, it should just slide in. What purpose, though, I don't know. Guess we'll have to figure that out later. We're officially done. That. So, we're on to the next set of bags, but I think I'm gonna call it there, and I'm gonna go get some food. After I get some food, I'll start a new stream, and we will be back. So, until then, stay safe, have a nice one, take care, and bye-bye.